In 1891, Nikola Tesla discovered wireless lighting and other marvels associated with high-frequency currents. He was financially supported by Rockefeller. When Tesla discovered free energy and wanted to share it with the world, his funding was cut off. But what happened? Where did all those energy breakthroughs go? From that moment on, people have tried to develop other methods of producing free energy. Radiant energy, permanent magnet-powered motors, mechanical heaters, super-efficient electrolysis, cold fusion technology, solar-assisted heat pumps. Throughout history, countless inventors managed to discover forms of free energy, but mysteriously. Some mishap always occurred that prevented these inventions from seeing the light of day. Daniel Dingel, a Filipino, powered his cars with water and in 2008, at age 82, was sentenced to 20 years in prison, supposedly for fraud. Stanley Meyer, an American, operated his car on water. He died shouting, "I have been poisoned." His brother later reported the theft of the car. Arturo Estevez, a Spaniard, ran his motorcycle on water in Seville in front of a notary. He donated his patents to the Spanish state. His patents have disappeared from the patent office, and nothing more was ever known of Arturo. This was only the first of a series of confusing trials that ultimately led to judicial condemnation and his confinement to a psychiatric hospital. Paul Pantone, an American inventor of the Pantone engine, ran it on 80% water. In 2002, he was found guilty of fraud. John Cancius, an American, discovered how to turn seawater into fuel. He discovered two totally revolutionary things. He was diagnosed with leukemia at age 65, and upon refusing chemotherapy, decided to search for his own cure using radio waves. This invention could have saved us from the energy crisis. The vast majority of his free energy patents have disappeared. It was a success. He managed to kill cancer cells. And if that wasn't enough, one day in his lab, while trying to separate salt from seawater, he discovered it started burning in flames due to radio waves. Mysteriously, he died 6 months later. Nikola Tesla, Croatian, probably the greatest inventor of free and unlimited energy systems in history, he died destitute in poverty. But these cases still occur today. He fell from the 22nd floor of his hotel. The window was small, and he would have had to make a great effort to get through it. Today, numerous inventors have demonstrated that we can live without oil by harnessing hidden energy sources like water, air, or magnets. Unfortunately, most of these inventors have innocently repeated the same mistakes over and over, ending up in jail or underground. Mistakes like patenting the invention and trying to own the rights, offering the invention to a financier, appearing on TV and in the press proclaiming their invention, attempting to convince a politician to support their revolutionary invention, donating the invention to a state or government for the common good, and the greatest mistake, guarding their knowledge, documents, invention plans jealously to themselves, and carrying them to the grave when they are killed. At the end of 2013, the air car called the MINICAT was released and the CEO of Tata Motors supposedly committed suicide in Bangkok just before the air car launch. But in case, some governments are already considering taxing air, like Great Britain or Australia. Perhaps fearing the arrival of cars like this, Thai police said they found what appeared to be a suicide note in his room. The MINICAT uses compressed air to push the engine pistons and move the car. It could cost around $8,177. Its mileage is roughly double that of the most advanced electric car. It has a range of about 300 kilometers. Refueling would take place at specialized air compressor gas stations and only take 2 or 3 minutes. Thanks to its simplicity, maintenance is inexpensive. This air car seems too good to be true. It is obvious that oil companies and governments controlling energy have no interest in these inventions moving forward. Governments are aligned with the oil industry, not only because they are bought by them, but because gasoline is a good source of tax revenue.